morning students and welcome to the Maths Lab class. In today's class we are going to do an activity based on the chapter tens and hundreds. So children, watch the video carefully and at the end of the video I am giving you some homework. So you have to do that homework based on the video and send it to me in your respective Maths Lab class groups. Okay? Students, for the activity I have taken one maths paper like that in your maths notebook, and now I am going to make a 10 by 10 grid. So let us start counting the squares. The first one, then second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth and 10th. 10 squares in one line. Then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 10 squares in this line. Same way I will count 10 squares on all the four sides. Again here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And on this side again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I have all 10 squares on all the four sides. Now I will join the dots using a pencil and a scale. This is my 10 by 10 grid. Now I can dark this boundary using any sketch color, and then we have to start making our pattern. And while coloring the squares you have to use the crayon colors available with you. So students, here on the screen you can see a 10 by 10 grid, a square, bigger square with 100 small squares. Now these all squares are colored with a single golden color. Now we are going to learn how to write it in a decimal form. Children, you can see here 100 squares are colored out of the total 100 squares. 100 total squares are written in the denominator, and the number of colored squares, that too are 100 here, are written in the numerator. So this represents one whole. Next we have, out of the given 100 squares, you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 squares which form a single strip are colored. So what will be the decimal representation here? Here 10 by 100. 100 are the number of total squares and 10 is the number of squares which are colored. But children, you can see here that this represents a single strip with 10 squares. So this one is to be written at the 10th place. Okay. Now next we have only a single square out of the given 100 squares is colored over here. So this is a small one square. What will be the decimal form? Yes children, in decimal form we write it as 0.01. This is to be written at the 100th place. Why it is to be written at the 100th place? Because we require such 100 small squares to make this 10 by 10 grid, and so it is to be written at the 100th place and not at the 10th place, as you can see here. Now next we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Only 6 small squares are colored out of the all 100 squares. So again, see here, how will it be written? It will be written as 0.06. Right. And now children, next you can see on the screen is, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 strips with 10 small squares, and as I told you earlier, they represent the number at the tens place. I repeat, they represent the number at the 10th place. So how will I write it in the decimal form? I'll write it as 0.70. 7 is written at the tens place. Now you can see one more example on the screen, children. This is one whole because all the 100 squares are colored, and here you can see how many strips you can see here. 1, then the second one, then the third one and the fourth one. 4 strips of 10 squares are completely colored. So 4 will be at the 10th place. And how many small, very small squares are here? You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 small squares are colored. So this 6 will be written at the 100th place. So what is the decimal representation here, children? 1.46. Yes, children. Till now we have learned about the concept of decimals using a 10 by 10 grid, and we used only a single color to better understand the concept of tens and hundreds. Now we are going to learn how to make patterns based on a decimal number, but this time we are going to use different colors, as many colors as we want. So let us proceed. Here is your first slide, children. Here you can see I have colored all the 100 squares using different colors. How many colors I have used? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now in the same way, you will also make a pattern and write down the name of each color used. Like here, we have the first color yellow, and next is green, light blue, dark red, brown and light peach. Now children, what is the next step? Next step is you have to count the number of squares which are colored in yellow. Like here we have 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So yellow is equal to 12 upon 100. This is your fraction representation. 12 is written in the numerator, the number of boxes colored in yellow, and 100 is written in the denominator. And what is 100? The total number of squares in our grid. And what is the decimal representation for this? 0.12. Now similarly again for the next color green, we can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So 10 squares are colored in green. So this is the fraction part, and 0.10 is the decimal representation of the number of squares which are colored in green. Similarly, you are supposed to write down the fraction and the decimal representation of each color you have used in your grid. Yes, now the next slide. Here children, one more thing I want to say. I have not colored all the 100 squares. I have left some of the squares in white only as the page in your notebook have the white squares, and we are not supposed to write down the fraction or the decimal representation for these white squares. We have to write down the fraction and the decimal representation only for the color we are going to use in our grid. So now you can see I have used 6 colors in this grid. Red is colored in only 1, 2, 3 and 4 squares. So 4 upon 100 is the fraction representation and 0.04 is written in decimals. Similarly for green, light blue, light pink, dark blue and yellow, you can write down both the decimal and the fraction representation. Now moving on to the next slide. Now children, you can see one more pattern on your screen. Here also I have colored all the 100 squares and I have used 6 different colors to color this grid. Right children? And again the same thing we have to do. We have to write down the name of each color used and the number of boxes which are colored in that particular color. You have to write down its fraction and the decimal representation. Now moving on to the next one. Here you can see children, I have used a different pattern. I have totally used the strips to make my pattern, but children, here I have used maximum number of colors. I have used here 9 colors in all, and some of the squares are left without color, and I have not written the fraction and the decimal representation for these colors. So again the name of the colors you can see on the screen, and then I have counted the number of squares colored in that particular color, and then again the fraction part and the decimal part of each color used you can see on the screen, right? Now similarly you will be seeing some more patterns. Now in homework part children, you have drawn the 10 by 10 grid. Now make any pattern of your choice of your own and use as many colors as you want. Write down the decimal and the fraction representation of each color you will use, and then after completing the work, click a pic of the same and then send it to me. Thank you.